Prescott Van Meyer, sommelier from home. Today's episode, fan request, Brown Listerine. Now, I'm not suggesting that this is something you should drink. I know sometimes we get in desperate places, but this was a big fan request, and I think people are doing it just for my oral health. I appreciate you guys. And so we're gonna go through it today, just like I would any other. And this one, I actually do get to spit out. It's what you're supposed to do. So for you people who have been complaining about me spitting in the past, too bad. It's exactly what's happening today. All right, so looking at this, it's interesting because it's not called Brown Listerine, it's original Listerine, but everybody calls it brown. Looks like the urine of a Diet Coke addict. Reminds me of an MD flavor Brown Jubilee, if that were ever to be made. Looks a little bit like bong water. Hopefully it doesn't taste like that. So I'm reading the label here. It kills 99.9% of all germs. Cleaner, fresher mouth. Boy, you guys are really looking out for me. Recommending Brown Listerine. Thank you so much. Says, do not use if the printed band has been removed. So we are safe to use it. Ooh, that's nice. That right there. Ooh, it's a pinch and twist. How continental. Ooh, wow. That is medicinal. That's tough. It feels like I can smell the bad breath in there already. Maybe that's what attracts the bad breath out of your mouth. You know, it goes to what it knows. Smells like Malort has maybe made a mouthwash. So it says rinse for full strength for 30 seconds. So I guess that's what we're gonna do for our health. Comes with its own handy shot glass. Capsule. All right, 30 seconds, here we go. Well, I certainly feel the freshness coming out all through my nasal cavity. It's wafting through my eyeballs. Certainly a bitterness to it that you don't get from those cool mint varieties. What's that all about? I mean, this is the real stuff. This is what your grandfather was using, you know? That mixed with motor oil. Boy, it's the brown that kills everything, isn't it? It's just enveloping me in brown. Don't flush me down. Feels like my breath is 10 degrees cooler. Ooh, I don't know if this is the thymol or the menthol, but it's a very cooling effect. Tastes like Earl Grey tea that's mixed with icy hot, with just a dash of Tabasco. Well, I'm sure Everclear also kills gingivitis. This at least leaves my breath fresh and clean. I mean, this has been around for a while. I wonder if Listerine is gonna branch out, come out with a hard seltzer. I might try that out. Oral health in a buzz? Sign me up. Well, you're not supposed to do it twice in a row, but to give it a good score, that's what I'm gonna do, as always. Boy, that 30 seconds feels forever. Whew. Has anyone ever gone the full 30 seconds? I don't know. We probably all duck out at 23. Who would be drinking this? People with chronic halitosis. Prisoners who have a few extra dollars in their commissary account. Anyone way too drunk for their interview, but they need to cover it up quickly. Men on their way home who have been kissing way too long with another woman. I would pair this with flossing and a soft bristled toothbrush. It could also be paired with waking up very hungover and very late for an appointment. A little swish of that and you're ready for the day, sort of. I would definitely pair this with eating half an hour after your mother-in-law cooks for you. That can be a nightmare. I would not pair it with orange juice. An hour on either side. It's gonna mix in your mouth and it won't be a good time. Surprisingly, when I went to the store to buy this, this was the only bottle of Brown Listerine left. Pretty sure I saw a teenager running out with 3 bottles. That dedicated young man is going to have a very clean mouth when he reaches his 40s. Who would be drinking this? 9 out of 10 dentists would be. What's that one guy drinking, you know? Everclear? Or maybe he doesn't care. He's a big Boone's Farm fan. For my rating, be honest, it's a little bit out of the ordinary, a mouthwash, but I'm going to give Listerine a 45. But then I'm gonna add 5 points for the handy shot glass that they give you, for a total score of 50. So thank you for the recommendation. This concludes the dental portion of the entire series. I won't be doing any of those again. So stop commenting. Unless you're a sponsor, in which case I'm listening. Colgate. Or Crest. Either. Well, if you like this video, I hope you'll hit the like button and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, just leave that unlike button alone. Even if you hate me, subscribe. I know Abby does. She watches all of these. Where do you think those downvotes come from? Her mom, her secondary account, her best friend Phoebe.